Hey gang, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of Intuitive Angling. Thanks for making some time out of your day to check the video out. I know that we're all busy and it's hard to get 5 or 10 minutes to watch a video, so thanks a lot for checking it out today. Guys, over the past 2 or 3 months, I've noticed an uptick in the comments section of the videos about people wanting to see more stuff on rod and reel setups. So we're going to start doing that moving forward. But what I want to do in today's video is I want to show you guys that if you could have one rod that does a bunch of different stuff, that you don't have a lot of money to spend on, buying a bunch of different type of rods. I'm going to show you guys the rod and reel setup that I would recommend, and I'm going to explain to you how many different things that you can do with that. Because rod and reels, one of the things about them, guys, are pretty high dollar. Say for example, if you have a top end bait casting rod or spinning rod, it's going to cost you between $200 to $600, and it's worth it because rod and reels are just like, other type of equipment like golf clubs or stuff like that. In order to maximize your efficiency, you really have to have the best equipment that you can afford, and it's a really good investment to put something into quality rather than quantity. So that's why I want to show you guys this one rod that does a lot of different stuff that you don't have to buy a bunch of different rods with. And also, guys, before we get started, you guys may have seen yesterday that I've started now. I'm working with Tackle Warehouse on an affiliate program. So I'll have all these rods, the rod that I'm talking about today, the Tackle Warehouse link in the description, as well as the Tackle Warehouse link. My own link that you can use is on the homepage. On my YouTube homepage, you'll see a thing that says Tackle Warehouse. And if you use that link, that specific link, the channel gets credit for it. So much appreciated if you could bookmark that and use those links. Okay, guys, let's talk about the rod that I would suggest if you could just get one rod to do a bunch of different stuff. This is the Megabass Destroyer Deimos rod. It's a 7-foot 2-inch rod. They consider it an F5 power, which is sort of like a medium to maybe a little bit more than medium action rod. It's rated for 3/8 to 1 ounce lures and line tests between 8-pound test to 20-pound test line. So given that, the fact that you got a wide range of line tests and a wide range of lure weights and the length of the rod, guys, you can do with this particular Destroyer Deimos, you can do a ton of different techniques. This rod right here, you can fish literally every crankbait that you throw. You can fish a deep diving crankbait, wiggle warts, you can fish a square bill crankbait, any type of crankbait you can use on this rod. It's got a good tip on it for cranking like that. It's not too stiff. It's not too soft on there. It's a perfect crankbait tip rod. In addition on this, with the length and the action too, you can fish all your spinner baits on it. You can fish chatter baits on it. You can fish swim baits on it. You can fish a lot of different sizes of swim baits. You can fish 3-inch swim baits, or you can fish like the 6-inch Megabass Mag Draft on it. A lot of different things there. You can throw a bunch of top waters on it. You can throw your buzz baits, your whopper ploppers on it. You can even throw a walking bait. It's a little bit too long for a walking bait, but it is serviceable that you could use it. You can use it for casting this length of rod for Texas rig worms, for Cincos, for jigs, finesse jigs. The list just goes on and on as far as the lure category. So the thing about it, in order to max, if you're going to spend money on a quality outfit like this, a quality rod, you're going to want it to do a bunch of different things. You don't want to spend a bunch of money on a rod and just be able to do one thing with it. So this is the rod that I would recommend, buying. It really is, or one comparable to it like that as far as the action and the length. Again, I'll put the Tackle Warehouse link to this rod in the description. And as far as the reel goes, one of the things about reels, guys, this is just my Lew's BB1 speed spool. I've had it for 10 years. I have to buy my reels just like you guys do. This has been a good reel for me as far as holding up pretty good. It's a 7.1 to ratio reel. Again, if you don't want to spend a ton of money and get a lot of different, type of reel ratios, because there's reel ratios out there between 4.3 to 1 to 8 or 9 to 1. But I have found that you can do anything you want to do with a 7 to 1 retrieve ratio reel. But anyway, guys, to answer your question, as far as, just being a versatile, outfit that you can do a bunch of different stuff. Again, I would recommend a 7.2 medium to medium heavy action. Like again, this is the Megabass Deimos, Megabass Destroyer Deimos rod. It just does a lot of different stuff with it, man. You can literally, in my opinion, if you wanted to, you could take this rod right here, the Megabass Deimos. You could take a 6 foot 11-inch spinning rod like that Megabass Whip Snake and a flipping stick, and you could do everything with those 3 rods: a flipping stick, rod like this, spinning rod, and you can cover anything. And it's like I said, if you don't have a huge budget, like a lot of us don't, to spend a bunch of money on rods and reels, that's just a good way to sort of be economical there. So anyway, guys, hope it helps out. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk later.